Hey everyone, this is me getting ready for the Liguanea Art Fest. I'm just going to walk you through what I did for the show. Hopefully this will be useful for anyone who's thinking about doing shows, who hasn't done shows before. Perhaps you are an artist that's just starting out, perhaps you're just curious, or maybe you've just worked with galleries before and you're interested in doing this sort of thing now. For full disclosure, this is my first show, but I have learned from watching other artists since I've started attending craft fairs and art shows back in November of last year. I watched what they did, asked questions, and so I recommend that to you as well. If you are a new artist, ask a lot of questions. You won't learn unless you ask. So in the backdrop here, you're seeing my father put up my wooden sign. Carabise, I had that made by Cabrico Designs, but it is put on a black mesh. It is a shade mesh. It's generally used for gardening and outdoor applications, but I find it to be useful for displaying paintings inside of a tent. They come in a variety of colors and also shade options. Like this one is a 60% shade mesh. Basically, the higher the percentage, the higher the protection from the sun, and also the tighter the meshing, which is more beneficial if you're going to be putting a lot of paintings or displays on the sides. I always recommend asking what kind of setup is going to be there when you do a show, because if I didn't ask, I would know that my tent wouldn't have appropriate siding. When looking to buy shade mesh, look for shade mesh that has grommets at the side. Those are the little holes that you will be using to add the shade mesh to the sides of your tent. I added the shade mesh to the sides of the tent with the use of bungee cords. They have a ball on one end and a loop at the other. It's very stretchy. There's different types of meshing that you can buy. Some have tighter mesh, which would be stronger for holding more paintings, but you're going to see the holes when you use the S-hooks. So just be careful of those. Also, you have the option of getting art display panels, which are a little pricey, so I would recommend renting them if you're not going to be doing a lot of shows. I'm not sure where to get the art display panels, but you can get shade mesh on Amazon, on Walmart.com, and at different gardening websites, and maybe even Home Depot. Always remember to bring extra S-hooks and your business cards. Always have a paper option for business cards because not everybody is techie, and you don't want to not have that option available if for some reason someone cannot electronically add your information. Another thing to ask is if the event allows you to have merchandise such as t-shirts or phone cases or whatever items that you wish to sell. This event did not allow me to do that, and so I had to end up taking down the t-shirts, so it's a lesson that I learned as well. If you notice, I have a rug and vases and a lot of decorative pieces in my tent, and that's because I am trying to create the illusion of a room as best as I can without spending too much money, so that people can envision what my pieces would look like in their home potentially. You can use things to decorate your table, such as a tray with a mirror, with a little vase, and I used a table runner. Generally, a table comes with a tent when you rent a tent, and also a tablecloth would come with it, but be sure to ask so that you know whether or not you need to bring your own table and tablecloth. When it comes to how I decided to put up my paintings and also my prints, I put my originals at one side with a label on that side of the tent so people could tell that these are originals. And on this side, as you're seeing, I put up the sign for prints. As you can see, I staggered the paintings in terms of sizing so that the eye had multiple places to look and it could keep darting across the room instead of getting visually overwhelmed by just looking at one size of canvas or prints in one location. And of course, I have my reusable shopping bags to give my customers whenever they purchase an item. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and follow for more.